Aquí está bien, aquí no. De los cinturones para arriba. Le quiero una play limpia. Escúcheme, cuídate. ¿Listos? Vámonos.
The crowd says it all. Canelo Alvarez in the yellow with black already testing. Angulo in the black with silver. And they come out
throwing down. And Canelo seems to know that as well and came out firing bombs.
And an incredible atmosphere as
in the beginning to not get hurt and damaged, but he's getting damaged right now.
But both guys are known as big punchers, so Canelo figuring, you know what, he's going to fight fire with fire here early on.
Canelo first round stoppages, and Canelo working the body with the left hand. Angulo gets nailed with a right and eats a stiff left jab.
There's nothing on Alfredo Angulo's punches, and I think they wanted to be more tactical.
Cannot fight going backwards.
Again, the right cross that rocks Angulo. Left hook to the body by Canelo. Angulo, the polar opposite of Floyd and Mayweather. He's right there in front of Canelo Alvarez. And thus far, it's all Canelo here in the first 2 minutes of this fight. Rocks him again with the right hand.
So not bad thinking by Canelo. I don't think Pedro can get a lot of leverage on those shots if he's on the back foot. If he can keep backing Angulo up, Canelo can avoid the big shots Pedro wants to throw.
Canelo training in the sunny climes of San Diego, is saying the weather was a factor, and he's bringing the habanero heat, but here comes Angulo.
Angulo can get by this early assault. But does Canelo tire himself out from throwing such heavy artillery early?
Is here in round number 2.
Canelo told us movement was going to be important for him, but he hasn't used 12, excuse me, if Angulo can hang in there.
Right hand, left uppercut combination by Canelo.
And all the heavy artillery he's throwing, it looks beautiful, but it's also energy expending.
Yes.
It expends a lot.
Angulo eats a right uppercut on the inside, double jab, but it's a stiff jab from Canelo.
The big issue, including his last fight with Lara, where he had to stop because of an eye injury.
And the chance of body shot by Canelo. Right hand blocked, and Canelo blocks both of those right hands from Angulo. Long distance right uppercut lands.
The rights to the body and lefts to the body, not getting there for Angulo.
Nice 1-2 combination, and Canelo continues to put the pressure on El Perro. Comes back, but Canelo
even as he's throwing offense, Canelo not backing up. He's trying to smother Angulo. He's not trying to back up too much. He doesn't want him to get
fight at this pace. He normally fights at a much slower pace. So again, Angulo's mission is to stay in there. And now he's starting to land some punches, Angulo.
And while he was comprehensively defeated by Mayweather in what was a clinic, it was more mental beating than a physical one. As we go down the stretch here in round 2, another good round for Canelo Alvarez. Angulo that it ain't gonna be this easy. Well, so far it's been very easy for Canelo Alvarez. Off to a fantastic start, sticking the jab. Loading up on that left hook, going downstairs to the body with the right hand. By Canelo.
Alvarez coming into this round is landing at 64% according to show stats. So he is landing everything he's throwing.
On that right uppercut, jacking the jaw of Angulo.
Angulo just staying composed, though, despite...
Will be whether there's damage to the face. And Angulo's starting to land the right hand and using his own jab well.
Yep. And he's getting backed up a little less. And this is the thing, to keep pushing Pedro back, to keep pushing Angulo back and keep backing him up with the offense, it's going to be energy expending for Canelo.
Right hand. And left hook, a clubbing left hook followed by the right cross from... He also put Kirkland on the canvas.
In a fight that might have been the 2 biggest punchers at junior middleweight at that time.
Canelo now getting in with some combinations. Angulo has yet to get leverage on a really good left hook, and that's going to be the key. What happens if he lands one of those, and how will Canelo react?
Coming up on the final minute of the 3rd round. Left hook again ripped off
And keep it up because it spends a lot of energy.
Punch combination by Canelo, but now comes Angulo with the multiple punch combination of his own. Oh, right hand, left hand tags Angulo. He can take a shot. We've seen that throughout his career. Another lead right uppercut by Canelo. It is deafening at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Mexico versus Mexico, and what a start! Alfredo Angulo working under Virgil Hunter for the 4th time. Canelo's been trained throughout his career by the Reynoso family. Canelo in the yellow with black. Angulo in the black with silver.
Back by Alvarez.
Nice combination, culminating with a crisp left hook to the head by Canelo.
No hagas eso.
Tony Weeks actually went into the corner, and Canelo Alvarez has in this fight.
Man, another vicious right uppercut, and there's a left hand.
So it's not a good sign for Angulo.
Counter left hook by Canelo, and then initiates that 2-punch combination.
He's finally got Canelo backing up, but he's still ineffective.
Oh, and Angulo eats another rocking right hand from Canelo.
Shot right there.
There's a left hook to the body, right hand upstairs by Angulo. Now Angulo looking to put the pressure on Canelo.
Wow, this is turning into some fight.
Final 10 seconds. It's been a spirited affair thus far. We did not expect anything less between Canelo and Angulo. Ring with both Canelo and Angulo. Former welterweight champion Kermit Cintron feels Alvarez will beat Angulo easily. And thus far, a great start for Canelo, loading up again with that combination. And there's the jab stuck effectively.
Shane Mosley, where he was excellent with power and combinations.
He told us he's seen many doctors, promises there won't be any ill effects here tonight. Stopped though in his tracks with the Canelo jab.
And that's the thing, Angulo has Canelo backing up, but off first. So you're finally backing your man up. You got to be first now.
Left hook to the body, right hand, and then a couple of left hands to the upper torso. Canelo by Angulo.
Angulo's starting to be more of a volume puncher here now.
Just past the midpoint of round 5, and Canelo rocking the head with the right hand.
Nice combination. He started with an uppercut to pop Angulo's head up in the air.
The hand speed difference is so dramatic.
Canelo now backed up to the ropes, pivots away, lands the punch. 30 seconds left in the round. Canelo targeting all areas. At ringside, someone watching with vested interest is a top dog at 154, one of the best in Eris Landy. Round 6. If you follow the build up to this fight on All Access, you know just how proud.
At least get off first when you finally reach him.
Wow.
He's reaching Canelo a lot of times, and then Canelo gets off first.
And he is.
That's why he's stepping to his left.
But it's also the escape route Angulo's giving him.
Exactly.
Angulo could cut him off and force him the other way.
Angulo urging Canelo to bring it, and it's been his calling card for Angulo, willing to eat 2 or 3 punches to give one of his own. There's a lead left. What has been another action-packed round. We are headed to the second half of this 12-round tilt. 12 rounds, no championships at stake. Just the legacy of Mexican fighting. 2 great Mexican warriors in the squared circle tonight.
Here's a staggering statistic. Not good.
Double left hand lands by Canelo and rips off another good combination. Causes Angulo to miss with the lead round.
And we denote that in our unofficial scoring.
Now Angulo putting together a combination of his own
that Paulie talked about, and land a left hook of note.
Canelo tags him with the left hook to the jaw. Angulo delivers a combination, but the power belongs to Canelo.
A double left hook a moment ago from Angulo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are through 7 rounds here in Las Vegas. Canelo and Angulo. And thus far, through 7 rounds, Canelo looks very much like the fighter who was on that terrific rise before running into the pound-for-pound king, Floyd Mayweather, last September.
But that goes to show you how much defense a lot of times
Taken, you can say is the case. They thought right now might be the time when he might make something happen against Canelo Alvarez. So far, it hasn't.
1 minute has elapsed in the 8th round. Angulo eats another jab, but has Canelo along the ropes. But Canelo rolling with those punches.
See, who does that look like?
Yeah. And again, he's got to step over to the right now. You see?
Now shouldering him, pushing him back, but Canelo content to stay on the ropes and doing a great job of really just rolling with these shots.
Well, we saw in the Austin Trot fight better defense from Canelo Alvarez.
Here comes the offensive surge from Canelo. Angulo attacking the body. The best exchange of the fight.
Angulo showing that Mexican fighter's heart.
A left hook by Angulo saying, bring it on. And Canelo's been bringing it all night long. But now Angulo coming forward. His best combination. Canelo saying, bring it on. The best chase by on the fist.
He's still leaving that left side open for Canelo to escape.
Canelo, Angulo, Viva Mexico. This is now the tournament. The crowd is volcanic. The action heating up as we head to round number 9.
That corner, he looked over at me and winked as if saying, I got this.
The bell in round number 9. Let's see what they have in store following a terrific round 8. They meet in the center of the ring. Angulo trying to...
He was still outlanded by Canelo Alvarez.
There's a nice left hand, the jab, and the right upper.
Center of the ring, like he is now, he will not lose this match.
Beautiful combination, the speed, the crispness. Canelo continues to batter away.
Is lost to Alfredo Angulo because, at least at the moment, because he cannot get leverage and land a good left hook. And part of it's the geography Paulie talked about, but it is the singular most important thing.
There's a nice straight right hand, a beautiful counter by Angulo. But again, it's Canelo taking away his short leg momentum with the jab.
He finally timed one of those.
Typically we saw against Austin Trump, unable to really get close to Floyd Mayweather because of the speed, but he has Angulo in his sights and continues to tee off.
Angulo landed 3 good power punches in this round, this fight.
Under 30 seconds left in the 9th. Left uppercut again. Watch the jaw of Alfredo Angulo. Trying to show off the defense, and Angulo unable to do much damage thus far here tonight. Fighter Angulo with a mouse under his left eye, swelling around both eyes. There's a lead left hand by Canelo. And while Angulo trying to put... There's a lead left uppercut, and referee has stopped this fight. Wow, Angulo crestfallen, very disappointed.
Robert Bird, I mean, then again, from a perspective of a fighter, it's tough too.
Virgil Hunter giving congratulations to Canelo Alvarez. This is where Tony Weeks decided to step in and stop the fight. Now, of course, Alfredo Angulo had been taking big punches. The question I guess you have to ask yourself,